Michelle breaks her silence with shock announcement 24 hours after ditching Obama on tarmac. Barack and Michelle Obama flew into Boston yesterday so he could receive an award he felt entitled to and likely didn't deserve. The event seemingly started a little rocky before the couple even got there, with the former president's wife not arriving with him as she took her own jet, leaving him to go alone from wherever the two took off from. Although the two of them were at the award event together, Michelle came out with a shocking announcement 24 hours later in her solo appearance on Good Morning America, that's left many Americans infuriated. Michelle as a civilian looked quite different from how she appeared as First Lady. Rather than beaming a big ear-to-ear grin and hair, makeup done by a professional staff, she had a pressed lip smile she looked forced to make and a disheveled appearance. Barack appeared the giddy little boy receiving his award, certainly seeming more happy to be there than Michelle was as his support. Since the two have moved out of the White House, they travel incessantly but not always together. In fact, some say the presidency is what kept they together since they both benefited from Barack's position. He has a power-hungry leader feeding his ego, and Michelle was afforded friendships with famous people and the glamorous life she's enjoying now more than ever. While the facade is over and the reality of who this couple really is sets in, some things may never change. Old habits die hard and Michelle isn't quick to give up her role as America's First Lady and most opinionated woman. Her announcement on Good Morning America proved that she's still as narcissistic as she ever was, leaving people sick and hoping she would just fade away into obscurity and quit telling people what to do to get an ego stroke in return. Speaking openly to everyone graduating from college this year, Michelle resumed to her position as the president's wife, ignoring the elephant in the room of the recent scandal with Barack's former lovers who he wanted to marry but settled on Michelle for political gain. No matter how much love is lost between these two, Michelle gets plenty of attention elsewhere, especially with show appearances like she made today. To all the students in this graduation series and across this country, I want to congratulate you for reaching higher to get the education you need for the life you want to live, she said, USA Today reported. And to all the young people out there who are still figuring out your next steps, I want to encourage you to keep working as hard as you can and to empower yourself through higher education, she added. And then get out there and use that education to give back to your family, your community and your country. Thanks so much and congratulations again to the class of 2017. Of course, Michelle doesn't do much without a celebrity entourage, which was likely the only reason that she was even at a college signing day event on the past Friday. Rather than focusing on the students, she was more concerned with a star-studded guest list which included A-list celebrities like Nick Cannon and Bella Hadid. Liberals and the mainstream media are so infatuated with Michelle that they can't see past her facade and realize she's using them for her own ego gain. She's desperate to stay relevant as a role model after the current administration has systematically destroyed all of her failed programs she put in place as First Lady, which is why she bothers to come out with statements today. In saying what she did, she was assuming that everyone can and does still look up to her, and perhaps in a sneaky way, takes that glory from our current, classy First Lady.